Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So we're going straight to Nima. What's on your mind?
So this caller sparked something else in my head. Because when I see women who are struggling to leave their marriages, usually I have never seen them talk about the money to leave. I had to do a 26-year-old protective order, and the woman just wanted to be able to breathe. So if this one was given 100 million, the fear that she had was that she did not want a troublesome man standing outside the door and dividing her kids. And I saw her break down when the kids confronted her and said, "You are leaving our daddy, and we hate you for that." But she had put up for 26 years with the abuse.
Whoa.
For their sake.
Don't try.
She didn't want to train her children up and down. And so she put up. These people were not discussing money. You can see this woman. She's talking about empowerment. The person I did that protective order for had a business. She was the one funding the man.
Imagine.
And the man will make sure that he will poison the kids.
They are all
so there are too many women.
different.
Yeah, and there are serious, what she said, serious women who are just tired of the way they've been disempowered over the years. Where everything you want to do, you have to do with this person. Everything you want to do. I had a problem with my marriage one time. I was fighting my husband silly. My auntie called me and said, "Nima, I'm not from you have family. What's your problem?" I said, "If I want to rent a house," she said, I saw a lot in my account. She had sent me my rent money. I did not leave.
Let me take this for Pastor Ayo from Bijede.
Thank God did not leave.
So that's the truth.
Amazing morning. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
Hello, you are live. Please listen
Yeah, Sister Doctor, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. We're good.
Hello, how are you?
Sir, don't listen to the TV. Listen to me directly on the phone.
Can you hear me?
You are live. We can hear you.
Yeah, concerning the educational policy, that's what I want to contribute to. Then the issue of marriage, of companionship we're talking about. You see, it is good for two when they are moving together and they are agreeing to together as husband and wife to agree. They must come to the table. Both the man and the woman must bring what they have, what they want to contribute to the relationship. They must bring it to the table. It's not good for a relationship to be one-sided.
Oh yeah.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
That is what is causing the problem of marriage breakdown these days. That is everywhere. You see, we men, we want to dominate. And the moment we do not see a commensurate support from a partner, it becomes a problem. So, and for this type of issue to be solved, it's better to have that due agreement from the beginning. And so the understanding of the two of them, that at the end of the day, both of them will be working towards achieving the goal together. That is my contribution concerning that. Then the other one concerning the NCE, the National Council of Education Policy. What they're supposed to do concerning this policy is that, number one, my own suggestion, I believe the government is supposed to understand that to solve mostly the issue of insecurity in this country, they're supposed to introduce language, the type of language that is our major three language into the curriculum of primary 1 up to primary 6. For example, for West, coming for Yoruba land, let them introduce Hausa and Igbo to be part of the curriculum from the beginning. When we understand each other's languages, it will not most of this insecurity that is around. In the northern side, let them introduce Yoruba and Igbo language to their curriculum from primary 1 to primary 6. Then from Igbo land, let them introduce Yoruba and Hausa into their curriculum from primary 1 to 6. If this type of what they call the policy is established, all of us, at least, for that 6 years, we would have known some things about Hausa. Speak to hearing them. When the bandits are corroborating, when they are planning their evil, the people that they kidnap, they will understand their language, they will know what to do. So it will prevent a lot of insecurity in Nigeria.
Thank you.
This policy is introduced. That means in Yoruba, let them introduce Igbo and Hausa into their primary 1 to 6 curriculum. Then in that of North, let them introduce Yoruba and Igbo to their curriculum, what to speak, from what to speak. Let them be teaching them. Then in people let them introduce outside Yoruba.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's a good
So
one.
I don't like
the
this
suggestion.
Sorry, I was
It's
going to
really
land
good.
on my point. You know, when a home is not an enabling place, no matter what the man has, no matter the millions the woman have, living will be the alternative that they will be, because you need to escape a hellhole. You'll be looking for a way out. And I don't like this. You're not bringing, the man is not seeing you bringing. Can we really put down this conversation? Because if you need me to raise your kids well and be available for your kids, something must give. I cannot be doing that. You see, we have put too much burden on women. So women are supposed to be raising children. But now, they have said, what are you bringing on the table? So we are now also farming to bring on the table. We are doing career, then yet when we come home and the whole home has to run, you drop your career at the door while the man says, I've had a hard day, and goes and sleep. We are not raising women who know how to negotiate that, auntie, uncle,
we have to choose.
body they pain me. Can you do today own? We're not raising those kind of women. And so when that woman look at you, you're always sleeping, then the kids too are sleeping with you. Because the children will be looking for where it's easier. If daddy is on the phone, and mommy is in the kitchen, I bet where the pikin go dey?
With the phone.
Thank you. So the woman too go dey think of living, but money, I think is the jara on the living.
It's not the,
Not the
jara.
basic.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have
Yes.
to go.
Yeah. I think there's something else. I love what the last caller said, in the sense that, you know, we go to school, we study so hard, we plan our lives, we do everything. But it's so funny how when it comes to relationship and marriages, we just move with emotions only.
We don't go to school for it.
You don't go to school for, how is that feasible? You don't even treat it as a business.
You mentioned it. I think it was,
Yeah. You don't treat it as a business, as a where we come together. And people are not asking questions that they are meant to ask before the marriage. And if you're not asking questions before marriage, even in the marriage, you cannot even ask questions. Because you need to ascertain if both of you are headed to the same direction. Most marriages, both partners are in the marriage, they are going in different places, different directions. So it cannot work. Before marriage, you have to agree that, are we going together? Every time you reappraise it and make sure that we are still on the same journey, same page, you are still moving. Money
very
or no
important.
money. If not, how can it work? So whether money or no money, it no go work. You have to make sure that I'm with somebody, our goals align, we must bring value, we must teach each other how this will work.
Which one is you must bring value? I am value now.
No, like
I am the value.
you must be able to see. You might be in a relationship where your value is not seen,
Exactly.
because you're not allowed to deploy that value. That lady that called the Bere was saying she's not able to give that value. She's not able to increase herself. She's not able to express herself.
Somebody that they are not telling that you are enough.
Yes.
Every day in the house,
Very
somebody is not
important.
telling you are enough.
I have a phone call. Hazan has called in from Lekki. Good to have you. Welcome to the show. Good morning. Mr. Hazan, you're alive. Welcome to the show. Good morning. Okay. I think.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Amaka,
Sir? Good morning, sir.
my kudos to you.
Good morning, sir. Thank
Okay.
My kudos to you, Amaka.
you. Thank you, sir.
You see, I like people that are real.
Okay.
I like people that are direct.
Thank you.
I like people that are straight to the point.
Right.
I don't like pretenders.
Okay.
You see, what people are going through in this country is that most marriages are transactional. And in a situation where a man don't see iota of love in a woman, there will be trouble.
Okay.
Whether we like it or not, there will be trouble in that marriage. Even if you are Dangote, if you don't see love, iota of love, because there are certain things a woman will do to you that will make you feel that yes, it loves you. It is not your money that she's after. You see, people go into marriages for security. They don't go into marriages because it's ordained by God. No. They go into it to make something out of it. Deep inside their mind, what am I going to get in this marriage? That is what a lot of women
Even men.
are into marriages.
Even men.
And we men, we like a woman that love us for what we are. Money by the time. Because there are certain bridges you cannot cross.
Wow.
Money is part of
With
what you
money.
Interesting,
Good morning.
sir. So as all of us just saw, Mr. Azan,
what we collect from, what will we find in the marriage? What women go into it, and it's only money.
No, but
some of us are going to marry to look for children.
Yes,
no, even men.
See, even men.
That's why they
you
walk
are
out
with a
of
woman. The
relationship.
woman have
You
money.
must give me child.
Thank
Yes.
you. So when
They
we
are
make it seem as if
It's one-sided.
it's one-sided. Every Bisi don't talk at that time.
Men
We dey
are
transact to
Right from
all of
beginning.
us
Transactional
are.
than
We
we
are
are.
locking down family security, money security,
The
children
two-way
security, lineage security,
Companionship
heirs to your estate.
in the other room security.
See everything.
Status,
We are transacting every way of the way. Peace of mind is
Yes.
also a transaction.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
You did not give me peace of mind. I moved to Bisi quarters. Even if you face me, I face you. If I'm in your quarters and you're not giving me peace of mind, I'll be looking at Bisi's wife and be thinking, if I was
one
just
is
there.
giving.
You now hear that one be saying, shifts, let me sit down now. Because the peace of mind that I see, I want to come and chop from it. It's not with all my
is
money.
Excuse me this
You
morning.
carry your box and cross to the other side for that peace of mind. You think we're not transacting everything?
Everybody's
Even
transacting.
oxygen, we're transacting it.
Everybody's
If your
transacting.
smoke, your generator
Men
fume is this
or
way, you're not
women.
listening, we will tell you.
Yeah.
You will see your wife, you can't keep somebody in a cage. That's
Both
the point.
parties,
Both
you know.
parties.
Yeah,
and
both
it's, see,
parties.
I know
We are
men,
taking- a lot of men are calling-
I know men
another
who have 10 million. If they give them
Abuse
another 10 million,
time.
they will leave their wives.
Let-
I move to a rich woman.
Immediately.
We are talking about 100 million women. I beg.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
I did not hear that one. Daniel has called you to the show. Welcome to the body. Hello, Daniel. Actually, some men right now are saying that before I marry you, must let me see what you have in
Yes,
your
what you're
account.
earning. Conversation.
Daniel, are you there?
How are you? Good morning, all.
Good morning. Welcome
Morning,
to the show.
Hello. Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hello. Good morning.
We obviously you are not
Hello.
hearing us.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Discussing most fundamental things in the nation is very, very crucial. But
Sorry, you are listening to yourself. You are listening. You can't wait. There's always going to be a delay. I'm so sorry, Mr. Daniel. You have to call back. Bisi.
When a man is checking your family out to be sure if they have a certain status, what is it? It's not transaction. Like I said, and I repeat it, men transact more than women. Women are just beginning to catch up, if you ask me. So, but I want us to also extend grace. Like I like what you mentioned initially. Not every woman is strong enough for that will to live, right? And that's where therapy comes in. That's where counseling comes in. That's where help comes in. So let's also extend grace to those people who are still there. They know that they need to leave this abusive relationship. It's not about the money now. It's not about the children now, because all those things are excuses, but they do not have the will to leave. We extend the grace. When you wake up is your morning, but we pray you wake up before the damage is being done so much that it becomes irreparable. Now, the excuse for, staying for your children, there's always something I like to puncture inside. You stay in an abusive relationship and you're raising these children, and these children are seeing this man beat you up every day. They are seeing this man starve you. They are seeing this man naked you around the compound. They are seeing all of this, and you say you are staying for the children. That's selfishness, because those kids are being damaged on a day to day. Your girls will grow up seeing that abuse is what they should receive in their own relationships. They move on to have husbands or boyfriends that will beat them up. When we're in the university, we had people who were in relationship that boyfriend we beat. In fact, I had a friend. Her own case was pathetic. They beat and faint. Yes. The boyfriend will beat her. She will faint. They will take her to the hospital. After 3 days, she recovers in the university.
Oh my God.
After 3 days, she recovers and she goes back to the boy's house. The boyfriend beat and so he relocated. He jacked. I'm telling you. She now started, after a while, he traveled there, she was still waiting on the relationship. He went there, got another person pregnant, and left her, right? When she started dating a normal boy, she was complaining to me that this boy is not a man. He does not beat me. That's damage.
Yes.
So you stay in that relationship
for the he's not jealous.
For the sake of my children, and you damage your children. A lot of women need to understand this, or even men. You damage your children. Your girls feel it's okay to be beaten. It's okay not to have a voice as a girl. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Your boys feel it's okay to beat. So what have you achieved at the end of the day? That you were Mrs. and your children were raised. They were not from a broken home. Excuse me. And so. Broken home, is it my fault? It's not my fault. But if I am modeled to, I cannot. There's something my mother did. I have never told her this. And I appreciate God that she left when she did, right? Because I could look at her today and see a woman who loved herself enough to take a walk when it was bad, when she was brutally beaten. I was told the story of the beating at the time. And I look at her, if you see my mother, she is a woman of self-love, the kind of confidence that she has. Where did I get most of my confidence from? I understand, okay, if you do me anyhow, I go come out. Then they come out for our house. We know they take nonsense. That gives me that form of stability in a way that you as a man, you know that Bisi does not have time. If you beat her, she will go. And I've not been beaten, right? Yeah. And because I saw the example of not staying to die in a marriage, we had one of my stepmothers that almost got blind in staying for love till she finally left. So what are we moving to our children?
She lived for 100 million.
For where? It wasn't about money. So the will to live, if you don't have it, yes, pray for the grace.
Get a community.
To make it community. That can 95% of women in Nigeria are just looking for money.
And I'm so happy.
It's not about money.
Let me just reiterate that. One of the things I found very uncomfortable about this tweet and the message and the follow-up comment was that there was a generalization that women were financially dependent and that money was the motivation for many women's activity. It is totally wrong. I do not believe it should be put into the air like that and people would accept it. No woman should accept it because women are not, whilst some women are financially motivated, the majority of women actually stick to marriages that might not be providing them any financial support because of the other values they are getting, and those women should be celebrated. And we shouldn't make it look like once a woman makes money, she will become very arrogant, she will disappear. Many women are financially strong and are humble in that marriage that they found themselves, even to men who do not have enough money. They are, and there are many of them. But let me take this call. I'll come to you, Amaka. Just hold that thought. Lawa, welcome to the show. Good morning. Hello, good morning, Lawa. Can you hear me? Are we good? Hello, Lawa. Hello. Please don't listen to the TV.
Yes. Thanks for your topic, Auntie Moraya and Co. Yes, there is one thing I observe about marriage. Even before I got married, when I met my wife, I told her that before a man or a woman will get married to either a lady or a guy, something must get you attracted to that person. There must be one thing that must get you attracted. And the other lady talk about transaction. I think transaction in this case is come from both sides. Transaction in this case comes from both sides, both the men and the women's side. And for a woman that is not working, but she gives herself to the home completely, I think the auntie on himself said something that it is good for them to be compensated if there is room for that, which really give him which really motivated her to do more when it comes to the home. But for most women that are staying because of financial reasons, I think there is another reason why they are staying in a marriage, not just only financial purposes. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
I want to say something. I think that the cross of the matter.
I'm going to hold you again, please.
Have a caller?
Let's take a break. When we return, I'll come to you, Amaka, before going to take some comments on social media. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.